country, Satma is planning on attending the University of Missouri-Columbia, majoring in pre-law and journalism. Welcome, Satma.
Oh, you guys are a lot taller than me. High school. A journey we all look forward to while dealing with the many pressures of the world. The heaviest being that of middle school drama. You all know what I'm talking about. Once we entered this battleground of GPA versus ACT scores, however, we realized that this journey of high school wasn't all fun and games. Throughout our years of high school, we were tested to reach one final destination. As freshmen, we were tested by our upperclassmen, where every day we walked the halls in fear of being the next ones to walk the plank. As sophomores, we were tested by a new environment, free of upperclassmen, but filled with many firsts that came with a new school. As juniors, we were tested with finding the knowledge of a future beyond high school. And as seniors, we were tested with many sleepless nights in an attempt to secure a place somewhere in the real world. Today, we are one step closer to our final destination. In the words of Michael Jackson, this is it. This is where we begin the celebration, which will help mark the end of a long-awaited beginning. This is our chance to soak in the years that led up to these final weeks. This is our time to learn from our past, live in our today, and look towards our future, while thanking those who helped complete this journey along the way. Most of us here today are 18 years old, seeking our independence and counting down the days until May 29, 2010 arrives, waiting for that moment when we can walk across the stage at the St. Charles Family Arena, get our diploma, and know that we are now one step closer to a life of our own. The end of today cuts down our countdown to 11 days until the morning of our graduation, the morning of our first step towards what many call freedom. Although most of us are ready to become free and independent, the prospect of buying life insurance still scares many of us. Though it's all states stand to have us in good hands, for them, money in their hands still comes first. One set of hands, however, that we can always count on for backing us up are those of our families. The fact that they are here today, recognizing, celebrating, and supporting our journey proves this very fact. Granted, some of them may want us to become independent even more than we want to. Deep down, we all know how much we care about them and how much they care about us. For that, I want to thank all the families for being there for us 24/7, for teaching us how to tie our shoelaces so we wouldn't trip and fall when running the mile for PE class, for allowing us to acquire the taste of healthy food as children so we were prepared for no soda and baked chips at lunch, for providing us with the opportunity to gain an education so we were ensured a brighter future. Thank you to all the families out here today for providing us with the opportunity to learn and grow as secure individuals. With the help of our families, we were able to make it to school, but it was because of our teachers that we were able to have access to the resources which taught us the skills we now have. As seniors today, we've been through a series of teachers, beginning with those in elementary school who taught us how to count, leading into those in middle school who taught us the importance of fractions and decimals, ending with those in high school who taught us the true meaning that lay behind SOHCAHTOA. Though at times it was hard to tell how much we cared, in the end we want all of our teachers to know how grateful we are to you. You showed faith in us before even meeting all of us by making the switch and coming to newly founded East High School. At that time in 2007, Fort Zumwalt East High only had its basic concrete foundation. You, however, provided that foundation with its strength. Without teachers like Mr. Pinnell, we wouldn't have been able to take part in the many adventures of Bob. Without our hall monitors and custodial staff, we wouldn't have been able to overcome the hallway traffic caused by our beloved freshmen. Without the English department, we wouldn't have fallen in love with the wiki. It is because of our faculty here at Fort Zumwalt East High School that we, the students, are able to receive recognition tonight for the hard work that we put in. Thank you for believing in us and teaching us all that you know to create educated individuals. I look out before me today and see more than a group of high school students who are excited to get that diploma and know that they're one step closer to their destination of freedom. Instead, I see a group of excited yet secure and educated individuals ready to take the world by storm. The road leading up to here wasn't easy, guys. I'll be the first to admit that. But the road lying ahead of us may prove to be the same challenge. We've had our ups and downs as a class, but in the end, by making it through 2,340 days of school from kindergarten through high school, it's obvious who ended up on top. We look back to the beginning of senior year and remember waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning to decorate our school with true senior spirit. We look back to our district football game this year, marking the end of a great season and the beginning of a legacy we hope to see flourish in the future. We look back to the first ever prom fashion show, only wishing we had the opportunity to dress like a movie star and walk around the cafeteria. We look back and realize that although we're ready to get out of here today, we've had our good shares of good times that we can look back at tomorrow. Standing before you today, thanking all that have helped make this day possible, I have nothing but pride in calling myself a member of the first graduating class of Fort Zumwalt East High School. Who knows, I may be standing here amongst the future President of the United States, or maybe even the next star to leave their mark on Broadway, or perhaps the next Hans Zimmer of music. The opportunities for our success are endless. Therefore, the avenues for us to gain this success are also endless. Success, although a dream for most all, is as deadly a weapon as inspirational as a tool. With that being said, I want to leave you here today with 7 secrets I found within my room which can help light our path towards reaching this success without losing sight of who we truly are. When I looked up to my roof in my room, it said to aim high. I looked over to my fan, which told me to be cool. The clock on my wall exposed that every minute is precious. I looked into my mirror on my wall and was told to reflect before I act. When I looked out my window, I was advised to see the world. I glanced over at my marked up calendar, which said to be up to date. And just as I was about to walk out of my room, my door said to push hard to achieve my goals. Invited members of the class of 2010, these last few weeks may mark the end of one journey, but they also mark the beginning of a whole other ride. Good luck, and thank you.